Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnana Janashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Amriteshwarye Namaha Om Amriteshwarye Namaha Om Amriteshwarye Namaha. We will begin with a short meditation. Kindly sit straight and make sure your vertebral column, your spinal column is erect. Slowly close your eyes. Watch your breath. Watch every inhalation and exhalation that passes through your body. As you start observing your breath, you will also feel the relaxation and let go of any worries, tensions, and feel you're in the moment, enjoying the moment, the present moment. And now we'll chant Om 3 times. As we chant Om, imagine the sound of Om rising from your navel area and not from your throat. And visualize the sound slowly going up through your spine, cleansing your body, your mind. And as it comes out of the body, just cleansing the atmosphere around you. Now kindly take a deep breath. Feel the reverberations of Om in each and every part of your body. As you feel the reverberations of Om, feel complete and total relaxation. Feel the mind free of the fetters of the thought. An empty mind. Now slowly start observing your breath once again. And now as you breathe in, chant the mantra Ma silently along with your in-breath, and Om when you breathe out. Ma is a representation of divine love, and Om of divine light. You need not visualize love and light. Just feel the love and light slowly rising up in your mind. As you chant Om while breathing out and Ma while breathing in. So Ma when you inhale and Om when you exhale. Continue like this for some time. Slowly and slowly as the mind recedes. Feel the subtlety of Ma and Om, and feel the love and the light rising up in your mind. Now feel your mind blossoming like a bud that blooms into a beautiful flower, filling you with love, with light, and with peace. Imagine your mind overflowing with that light and love, feeling compassion to each and every being, and feeling that oneness with them. Imagine a ray of light going out from your heart to all the beings, and as the light falls on each and every being, just like the light, sunlight, visualize that they become more peaceful, more loving, more compassionate, and more blissful. And while imagining so, we'll chant the Loka Samasta prayer 9 times. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Dhyayamo Dhavla Bhagunthanavatim Tejomayim Naishtikim Snigdha Pangavilokinim Bhagavadim Mandasmidashri Mukhim Valsalyamritavarshiniim Sumadhuram Sankirtanalapinim Shamangim Madhusikta Suktim Amritanandatmikam Ishwarim Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Pariyandam Vande Guru Parambaram Sruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Logashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Bhadarayanam Sutrabhasha Kritau Vande Bhagavandau Punapunaha Ishwarau Guru Ragmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagini Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Om Amriteshwaryaye Namaha. We started the Srimad Bhagavatam after some time, and last week was the first session in which we had discussed about where we started with the birth of Lord Krishna. As all of you know, and the story goes that Lord Krishna's parents, Devaki and Vasudeva, were imprisoned by Devaki's brother Kamsa after hearing the fact that the eighth child of Devaki was going to kill Kamsa. So Kamsa wanted to make sure that all the children are born according to his knowledge, and then he wanted to eliminate them as soon as they were born. So this one, he had already killed all 7 of the children. But as you know, the 7th one, which was Balarama, was transferred from the womb of Devaki to Rohini, who was Nandagopa's first wife. And so in that era itself, this technology of transfer, especially of babies, itself was prevalent. So it's not nothing new. Today you have the technology to have wombs and then transfer the child to another womb. Maybe it's not perfected, but it will soon come. And so what, you have a surrogate mother, and then the child is being transferred to that. So Rohini's, from Devaki's womb, Balarama, the child, was the seventh one, was transformed to Rohini's womb. And now the eighth child was born. And when eighth child was Lord Krishna. And when the child was born, as you know, there were certain signs. Not only that, when the child came out, it was with the full, all the, the brilliance, and also it was shining, and also the spiritual effulgence was so much that the form of the child was that of Lord Vishnu, with all his ornaments and weapons, and with his arms and all these things. So when Vasudeva saw the child, at first he started praising the Lord with a hymn, which I'm not going through again. And then after that, after Vasudeva, then Devaki saw the child, and Devaki also sang the praise of Lord Vishnu. And Devaki now told Lord Vishnu, the child who was appearing as Lord Vishnu, said, she was saying that you have come to save us, who are living in dread of Kamsa. And you are verily the savior of all of us. And please do not reveal your divine form, which is perceivable only in meditation, to these demons. So, O Madhusudana, and let not that Kamsa, the sinful one, know that you have been born of me. And so she prays to him, saying that, withdraw your transcendental form, the glorious one with its 4 arms, sporting discus, mace, lotus, and conch. And so you just come into me, or come into us as just in a human form. And to which the Lord replies, O great lady, you in your previous birth, you were in which is the Manvantara. Manvantara means the Manus. There are 14 Manus who are in the whole cycle, the 4 cycles. And so in the Swayambhuva Manvantara, so you were Prishni, and Vasudeva was Prajapati Sutaba. So this was their previous birth, or maybe you can say the first incarnation. And when Brahma commanded them to multiply the species, they controlled their senses and practiced concentration on the Lord. And what they did was they stood on the severity of wind, sun, snow, and other climatic seasonal changes, and controlling the prana with pranayama. They practiced such great austerities and achieved a high degree of purity of mind. And subsisting on dry leaves and air alone, with intense desire to have your objective fulfilled, with an absolute peaceful mind, they continued their meditation for 12,000 divine years, and performing the austerity and concentration on the Lord. So, being very pleased with them, the Lord appeared in front of them, and the boon, the Prince of Boon Givers, that is the Lord, said, please ask for the boon what you want. So, because of the Yoga Maya, what happened was, instead of asking for realization, they were asked their wishes were changed by the Yoga Maya, and they did not seek of liberation. And the Lord was competent enough to liberate anybody. And what they asked was the boon to have a son like the Lord itself. So when the Lord left, they went back to the worldly pleasures with the feeling that you had achieved what they wanted. And there is, Lord says that there is nobody in the universe equal to him. And I was born as your son in that birth, known as Prishni Garbha. So that was the first incarnation. And in the second incarnation, when they were Kashyapa, Prajapati and Aditi, they were also had the good fortune of having another son, and the incarnation of the Lord, whose name was Upendra, and also known as Vamana, the Vamana Avatara, and because of the shortness of his stature. So, and now, to fulfill the promise, is now taking the third birth with the same divine form. So, just to understand and recognize his identity, the Lord has revealed the form to them now. Otherwise, you would think that it is a mere infant who would not have recognized. So, thinking of the Lord again and again, as both Brahman and the Son, you will, the Lord says you will, to them, that you will rise to a higher and higher stages of divine love and attain to my state. In thinking so, Amma's parents, Damayanti Amma and Sugunananda Chan, as Amma says, Damayanti Amma used to do a lot of austerities. Every time, most of the time she was saying that Damayanti Amma used to fast, and just for one reason or the other, and every day was a holy day for her. So, and not only that, she was so kind-hearted and compassionate. Every time she cooked, she would take a portion and keep it aside for the hungry neighbors, and also she would not allow the children to eat expecting some guests. And so her nature was so sattvic and so good that that was the reason also that Amma was born to them. And as we know, then when Amma was also born, she had some of the divine qualities. She had shown some of the divine qualities. That is, when she was born, she did not cry. And the first 6 months, her body was blue in color, and thinking that there was something wrong with her. And Sugunanachan went and consulted different doctors, and nobody could find out what the reason was. And finally, the color disappeared until we saw Krishna Bhava, and then it appeared again, the blue color. And so Sri Shuka said, Sri Shuka, who is narrating the story, said, so Hari, that is Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, became silent as his parents were looking at him, and he, by his inherent power of Maya, he became an ordinary infant. So this is the problem also we face with Amma. When we go to Amma, we know in our in the back of the mind that she's not an ordinary being, but we do not really know who she is. But at the same time, when she starts talking to us, we think that, oh, she's such a nice, ordinary woman, And then we are sucked into that Maya. of Amma. And then as she keeps talking, then we forget the whole fact that she is a incarnation, the divine incarnation of the mother. What at this trick actually makes her also invincible also to many people, and many of the people who have not done any austerity and people who just come to see her or out of curiosity or just out of they just wanted to see who she was. When they come and see her, they think, oh, it's a ordinary woman, 5 feet tall, and she's talking nicely, and she's very compassionate and hugging people. And people also have many questions, right, about the hugs. And when you say that she has hugged 40 million people, people ask this question that it's not true. If we had not watched, if we had not witnessed with our own eyes, would we believe that she had hugged more than 40 million people? We see that in India especially during the birthdays, she sits for more than 24 hours. And who would believe that? And who can do that? We cannot even sit for half an hour, forget her 24. Even take off the 4 and make it 2. We cannot even sit for 2 hours. Or hug 10 people or 15 people. After that, our back will be gone, and they will have to bring a stretcher and carry us in that stretcher. So, but imagine, just going back and forth so many times, and in between also, you can see that she's lifting children, putting them on her lap, and all these things. Try lifting one child. You will understand. And so, this is the whole problem when we go near Amma also, that because of the Maya, Yoga Maya, her own power of Maya, we just believe that she's an ordinary being, in human form, and we cannot go beyond that. But they are saying that combining these two, we have to combine these two, that she's Brahman, or Lord is Brahman. That's what he's saying, that Lord is Brahman as well as coming in a human form. So both are there. So if we combine, then only we can advance spiritually. Of course, Amma had shown to us many a times. She had revealed her divine form as the Devi or as Krishna. In olden times, when we stood near Amma during Devi Bhava, we used to be so nervous because it was so powerful. And the color during Krishna Bhava of her skin is not the same as Devi Bhava. In Krishna Bhava, it was, actually it became blue. And in Devi Bhava, it became kind of a blackish color. So it would change. And not only the mannerisms would change, and it would, during Krishna Bhava, she was so playful, but Devi Bhava, she was very serious in those days, not now. And she had a trident, so you have to be careful when you go near her, and speak very carefully. Of course, we know that no words come out of our mouth as we go near her. So Amma did perform some of those, or gave us that insight into who she was through Devi Bhava and through Krishna Bhava. So but we have to balance these two things. And whenever we think that she is human form too much, and we get confused. When Amma says something, we get confused because we might think that, oh, she's an ordinary human form, and maybe what she says is wrong.
That's what we think. At times when Amma contradicts herself, or when she says something which is beyond our mind, we suddenly think that, oh look, she doesn't know really, she does not understand the whole picture, so she might be not understanding completely, and she might have given the wrong advice, or she must have given the wrong decision. So at that time, we always have to correct ourselves with the fact that even before we presented the question, or even before we presented our problems, Amma knew. And it's only her compassion that is allowing us to express those things to her. She doesn't have to hear this repeatedly. Some people go and tell Amma 10 times and they say, did you hear? Did you hear? No, we don't have to do that. Every time, before even just going there, and you can say the perfect surrender is just go be in silence. And don't even utter a word. And if you have that perfect surrender and understanding that she is the Supreme Brahman, you need not say anything. And in one of the songs, Amma says, Ellam ariyunna ammayodu onnum parayenda karyamilla. That is a mother who knows everything. You need not tell her anything. So, in that sense, we have to understand that there is a bad balance between who she is, the reality of who she is, and the form that she is presenting in front of us. So, in this one, what happened was Lord Krishna became silent as his parents were looking, and he appeared as an ordinary infant. And now, what happened was, at the instance of the Lord, Vasudeva now started from the lying in room with the infant in hand to Gokula. As you know, the cowherd settlement, where you had to go across the river. And so what happened was Nandagopa, where Vasudeva, that is the brother of Devaki, Nandagopa, was there, and where Yogamaya had just then taken birth as the infant daughter of Nanda's wife Yashoda. So there, at the same time when Lord Krishna was born, to Yashoda, to Mother Yashoda, there was a girl also who was born at the same time, that which was Yogamaya. And when Vasudeva with Krishna in hand approached all the prison guards, the people in the neighborhood were found asleep, as if they were in a trance of consciousness, like a coma, due to the action of Yogamaya. And the huge prison doors opened automatically, which were fastened with locks and chains, but as darkness disappeared, as darkness disappears on the approach of the sun. So just like the darkness when sun comes, goes away, the prison doors opened. And clouds rained to the accompaniment of thunderclaps. And as Vasudeva was walking towards the river Kalindi, that is Yamuna, what happened was Adishesha. Adishesha, as you know, is the serpent on which Lord Vishnu lies. And he's, in one sense, he's protected by Adishesha. And Adishesha followed them with his raised hood, protecting the father and the child from the rain like an umbrella. And the torrential rain which Indra released had flooded the river Kalindi, Yamuna, lashing into foamy waves and generating threatening whirlpools. But as Vasudeva came, the river parted, providing a path for Vasudeva as the ocean did for Sri Rama. So when Sri Rama went to Lanka, that's what they were saying, that the ocean, just like the ocean parted, the river Yamuna parted, and they allowed Vasudeva to go through the middle of the river. He said that also there is a beautiful poetic rendering of that journey. And it said that the Kalindi, the Yamuna river, reached just the height of the Lord, who was there as a baby, whom Vasudeva was carrying on his head. And the Lord, suddenly the river rose to that height so that it could touch the feet of the Lord. So it wanted to touch the feet of the Lord, so it rose up and touched the feet of the Lord. And then it receded again. And reaching the cowherd settlement, Vasudeva found all the inhabitants fast asleep, again by the power of Yogamaya. So unnoticed by anyone, he placed his son on the bed of Yashoda by her side, and taking her infant daughter in his hands, came back to his own cell. So he exchanged the children. He put Lord Krishna in Yashoda's bed, and he took the girl, who was none other than the Yogamaya, and came back to the prison. And he kept the infant girl on the bed of Devaki. He then resumed the iron fetter on his legs, and once more the prison bars were shut behind them. So everything just went back to the original state it was. So again, Vasudeva and Devaki were chained, and they were inside the prison. And in Brija, Yashoda, wife of Nanda, was aware only that she had delivered. And being tired and put into a swoon immediately by Yogamaya, she had not known whether it was a boy or a girl. So Yashoda also, after she gave birth, she did not understand. She had not known whether it was a boy or a girl. Sri Shuka continued. The doors of all the buildings within and without remained locked and bolted as before. There was the prison doors. Meanwhile, the little infant daughter began to cry, awakening all the prison guards. Instantly, the guards went running to Kamsa, carrying the news of Devaki's confinement, which the former was awaiting with much dread. And as you know, Amma always talks about Kamsa Bhakti. Kamsa Bhakti is when Kamsa was afraid that the 8th child was going to kill him. So he was afraid of death. And so because of that, he was thinking about the Lord all the time. And it is said that even a slightest movement of the wind hitting the panes of his windows would wake him up. He would think that it is the Lord who is coming to kill him. So out of fear, merely out of fear, he was thinking about the Lord. So how many of us do that? And many of us do this because, if we want to pass an exam, out of fear, we'll go and tell Ganapati, I'll give you 100 coconuts, please pass me in this exam. Or if you go for a job interview, before that we'll go and try to butter the Lord and try to give him something and say, please pass me in this interview. So most of the people have Kamsa Bhakti. Because whenever there is a need arises, when there is fear, then only they will think about the Lord. Ordinarily, they would not think. They don't need to. They think they don't need to. And it's only the sadhaks, the spiritual people, who constantly think about the Lord. So most of in one sense, we can say that they are all Kamsas in that sense. So here, when Kamsa heard that the 8th child was born, he ran into the room of Devaki, and he did not even, think about combing his hair, because he knew that this is the child that was going to kill him. So his hair was disheveled and legs were stumbling because he was so nervous that his legs were stumbling on the path. And the good lady Devaki, extremely pitiable to contemplate, now appealed to her brother Kamsa, saying, "O gentle one, this is your daughter-in-law, as it were. It is a girl and deserves to be spared. O brother, you have killed such a large number of my children, all brilliant like flames. Spare for me at least this last one, a daughter." So Devaki is saying, this is just a daughter. How is she going to kill you? This is a girl, and just spare at least this one. And she's repeatedly telling Kamsa, "O noble one, am I not your sister? Pitiable with all her earlier children killed. It befits you, O dear one, to gift for my unfortunate lab at least this last child of mine." And Sri Shuka said, in spite of her begging in the most piteous way for the infant's life, the villainous Kamsa snatched it off as she hugged it to her bosom. Devoid of all humanity, due to considerations of self-interest, he pulled that newly born infant niece of his by the legs and dashed it forcefully against a hard stone slab. So just like the other children, he started pulling the leg of the child, and he killed it by just dashing it against the hard stone slab. But lo, leaping from his hands, the infant was seen to rise into the sky and assume the form of an 8-handed goddess, who was none but the Yogamaya incarnated as the Lord's sister. So now the child suddenly transformed into a divine form. 8-handed goddess, who was Yogamaya, who was the Lord's sister. And that goddess was decked in celestial garlands, clothes, and bejeweled ornaments, and was armed with weapons like bow, trident, shield, sword, conch, discus, and mace. Amidst hymns and offerings in her honor by diverse celestial beings like Siddhas, Charanas, Gandharvas, Apsaras, Kinnaras, and Uragas, she declared as following to Kamsa, "O fool, of what avail is your killing me? Your traditional enemy is born somewhere. Do not kill poor infants unnecessarily. Search out for your real enemy." The Devi, the Yogamaya of the Lord, having said thus, disappeared from there, but manifested herself in different holy places in the world under different names. So Devi, that is Yogamaya, told Kamsa that, "Look, oh fool, you're trying to kill me, but your enemy has already been born somewhere else." And then she said, "Search." This is a really a poignant word or pointer which Devi is giving. Search for your real enemy. And in one sense, who is our real enemy for all of us? It's our mind. Our mind alone is our real enemy and our real friend. So if we search for the real enemy, we have to kill our own mind by doing spiritual practices, by subsiding the thoughts in our mind. So Devi is saying that, and also she gives him a pointer. Do not kill poor infants unnecessarily. So he has been killing all the infants because he was really afraid that somewhere the child who is going to be his enemy will be born. So he was killing all the children, newly born children in his kingdom. So Devi says, now your child has, your killer has been born, so be careful, but do not kill infants unnecessarily. Find out who is your real enemy. So now, in the next session, we will see that Kamsa was wonderstruck with the words of Yogamaya, and then he releases Devaki and Vasudeva, and suddenly he starts his Vedantic preaching. He starts talking in Vedanta about how all his actions were so vicious and vile, and then how he killed all of them, and also he's in one sense he's saying that those children had to die because of their karma, and he was just an instrument, and just like so he's in one sense he's justifying all the bad actions which he had done. So we'll check that in the next session. Until then, Om Amriteshwari Namah.
देवी माते जय जननी माँ दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ। 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 वाणी रूपे मृदुचरणे माँ। वाणी रूपे मृदुचरणे माँ। वीणा हस्ते शशिवदने माँ। वीणा हस्ते शशिवदने माँ। वीणा हस्ते शशिवदने माँ। वीणा हस्ते शशिवदने माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। देवी माँ जय जननी माँ दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ। देवी माते जय जननी माँ दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ। काली दुर्गे कलिशमने माँ। काली दुर्गे कलिशमने माँ। काली दुर्गे कलिशमने माँ। काली दुर्गे कलिशमने माँ। कालातीते शिवचरिते माँ। कालातीते शिवचरिते माँ। कालातीते शिवचरिते माँ। कालातीते शिवचरिते माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। आद्याशक्ते शिवदयि दे माँ। आद्याशक्ते शिवदयि दे माँ। आद्याशक्ते शिवदयि दे माँ। आद्याशक्ते शिवदयि दे माँ। आत्मारामे कमल भवे माँ। आत्मारामे कमल भवे माँ। आत्मारामे कमल भवे माँ। आत्मारामे कमल भवे माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ। लीला मूर्ते गिरितनये माँ। लीला मूर्ते गिरितनये माँ। लीला मूर्ते गिरितनये माँ। लीला मूर्ते शुभ वरदे माँ,
शोभारूपे शुभ वरदे माँ,
शोभारूपे शुभ वरदे माँ,
शोभारूपे शुभ वरदे माँ।
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ।
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ,
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ।
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ,
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ।
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ,
देवी माँ दे जय जननी माँ, दीननाथे अमृतमयी माँ।
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ,
जय 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 माँ।
जय 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 माँ। दीनों के दुख हरता तुम शांति प्रदाता, 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 अनादि के नाद तुम जय जय गणनाथ, अनाद के नाद तुम जय जय गणनाथ, अनाद के नाद तुम जय जय गणनाथ, अनाद के नाद तुम जय जय गणनाथ, जय जय गणनाथ, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा, लेके नाम तेरा प्रभु रखे जो पहला कदम, 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 लक्ष्य को पावे देवा दूर हो सके अड़चन, लक्ष्य को पावे देवा दूर हो सके अड़चन, दूर हो सके अड़चन, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा, श्रद्धा से जो करे तेरा नित्य सुमिरन, 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 अहंकार मिट जावे देवा पावे भक्ति मुक्ति का धन, अहंकार मिट जावे देवा पावे भक्ति मुक्ति का धन, पावे भक्ति मुक्ति का धन, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा, श्री गणेश श्री
चरणों में देवा हृदय तन मन,
तव चरणों में देवा हृदय तन मन,
तव चरणों में देवा हृदय तन मन,
तव चरणों में देवा हृदय तन मन।
तेरी कृपा से नाथ टूटे माया के बंधन,
तेरी कृपा से नाथा टूटे माया के बंधन,
टूटे माया के बंधन। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा।
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा,
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा।
तीनों के दुख हरता तो शांति प्रदाता,
तीनों के दुख हरता तो शांति प्रदाता।
अनाद के नाद तुम जय जय गणनाथा,
अनाद के नाथ तुम जय जय गणनाथा,
जय जय गणनाथा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा।
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा,
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा,
गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा।
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा,
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा।
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा,
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश देवा।
Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Hari Govinda Govinda Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohara Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohara Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Devaki Nandana Gopala. Dhanava Bhanjana 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 Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohara Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohara Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Nanda Kumara Gopala. Navanida Chora Gopala.
Nanda Kumara Gopala. Navanita Chora Gopala.
Nanda Kumara Gopala. Navanida Chora Gopala.
Nanda Kumara Gopala. Navanita Chora Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohara Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohar Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopi Manohara Govardhanodhara Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopi Manohara Govardhanodhara Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopala. Govardhanodhara Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopala. Govardhanodhara Gopala.
Sri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohar Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Shri Krishna Govinda Murali Manohar Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Gokula Nandana Gopala.
Govardhanodhara Gopala.
Govardhanodhara Gopala.
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
रिश्ते नाठे बंधन झूठे सच्चा है बस प्यार तेरा माँ।
रिश्ते नाते बंधन झूठे सच्चा है बस प्यार तेरा माँ।
रिश्ते नाठे बंधन झूठे सच्चा है बस प्यार तेरा माँ।
रिश्ते नाते बंधन झूठे सच्चा है बस प्यार तेरा माँ।
तन मान धन ये भी झूठे 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 माँ।
सच्चा है बस साथ तेरा माँ।
तन मान धन ये भी झूठे माँ। सच्चा है बस साथ तेरा माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
दे दर्शन माँ देवी माँ अम्बे माँ भवानी माँ।
भवसागर से हमको बचा लो इस जीवन को धन्य बना दो।
सागर से हमको बचा लो इस जीवन को धन्य बना दो।
भवसागर से हमको बचा लो इस जीवन को धन्य बना दो।
सागर से हमको बचा लो इस जीवन को धन्य बना दो।
गोद में तेरी हमको बसा लो माँ।
गोद में तेरे हमको बसा लो माँ।
गोद में तेरे हमको बसा लो माँ।
गोद में तेरे हमको बसा लो माँ।
परम प्रेम माँ हम में जगा दो।
गोद में तेरे हमको बसा लो माँ। परम प्रेम माँ हमने जगा दो।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ।
जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ। जय
Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Vedarshan Ma Devi Ma, Ambe Ma Bhavani 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 Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai 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 Jai Ma. जगजननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी मंगल आरती माला भवानी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी जनमन निज सुखदायिनी माता अमृतानन्दमयी मंगलकारिणी वन्दे जननी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी सकलागम नियमादिषु चरिते अमृतानन्दमयी निखिलमय हर जननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी प्रेम रसामृत वर्षिणि माता अमृतानन्दमयी प्रेम भक्ति सन्दायिनी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी शरदमदायिनी मनलयकारिणी अमृतानन्दमयी सदनं मम हृदि वसता देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी पतितोद्धार निरन्तर हृदये अमृतानन्दमयी परमहंस पदनिलये देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी हे जननी जनि मरण निवारिणि अमृतानन्दमयी देश जन परिवारिणि जयना अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी सुरजन पूजित जय जगदम्ब अमृतानन्दमयी सहज समाधि सुधन्ये देवी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी ॐ जय जय जगज्जननी वन्दे अमृतानन्दमयी मंगल आरती माला भवानी अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी माता अमृतानन्दमयी।
जय बोलो सद्गुरु माता अमृतानंदमयी देवी की
तमसो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः